to scare people off. The point of this is to pull up to a completely empty area and prevent anybody from camping beside me. Normally the way it goes is you choose a secluded spot, and no matter what, in an empty campground, somebody will still park right beside you to camp. That will not happen today, my friends. I've never actually tell another camper that there is a huge, ravenous, bloodthirsty bear in the area, but it is heavily implied. They just drove right past. All right, this is the perfect site. There's nobody around. I managed to park at an angle that actually blocks the campsite out completely for anybody driving past. There's nobody in any of these other sites here, and I don't think there will be. We got fresh water right there, right up ahead, and this is going to work great. Nothing inside of here is fancy. It's really just a 4-foot wide culvert. And I'm going to slap a sleeping pad on the bottom, sleeping bag, and oh, really echoes. Self-inflating. I'll let that start inflating for us. Wow, that ramp is rusted on real good. Once you get closer, the whole ruse unravels. This is clearly a grate from some fire pit. These are little pieces of steel on the side held on with zip ties. There's a piece of plywood painted matte black in there with some vent holes. Wood on the bottom with this reflective strip on there makes it look a little more authentic. But, you know, most people driving by are going to get out of here real quick. On this side of the fake bear trap in the truck, nobody can really see much. So I can actually prep a meal back here. Nobody will suspect that I'm just normally camping. Not that this is normal camping. Since this is actually bear country, I bear spray. In the event that a bear associates a bear trap with bait food that they put inside those bear traps. I got some good stuff here. It's got a picture of a big foaming bear right on the label, so should work good. It is mosquito time. I think there's one buzzing around the lens there, actually. So I got the thermosol to try and ward some of them off. I get questions about this. Yes, it does actually work. Yes, it is kind of expensive, and I don't know if it's bad for you, but it probably is. It's I'm not sponsored by them, but there's these little poisonous pads that heat up from butane heat from underneath, and you can literally see the mosquitoes dropping dead out of the sky around you, which is probably why you shouldn't sit right beside them. For today's video, I just brought the simple bear necessities. Waffle iron, deep cycle battery and inverter, camp chair, a power pack to charge the phone with. For some reason, a bunch of framing nails. Cheers. Let the camping begin. I love being out here. You just feel the stress melt away in an instant. As soon as you got the campfire set up, you got your air mattress in your bear trap, it's just beautiful out here. Got a couple of chicken breasts, and first thing I'm going to do is pound my chicken. Take it to Pound Town. Then I'll dump in the flavorings. Avocado oil. That bird doo-doo on the table is not an appetizing way to prep a meal, but it's camping, right? So I think I gotta do Dijon in here. And there's a little thing of, it's got mixed in garlic, onion, black pepper, and salt, which means I only have to carry 1 canister. Every meal seems to say to put that in there. And, oh boy, some honey. I'll splash that. There we go. Dump this in the cooler real quick, because raw chicken out here in this temperature, you never know. Yeah, keeping a clean picnic table, like everybody spills on these things all the time. These are existing stains from before I was here. That will attract bears, obviously, and we don't want bears. But when you're prepping food, if you leave it sitting out and turn your back for a second, the birds will come down and eat it. Because campgrounds, the birds here are conditioned like garbage birds. They're swarming around waiting. They know when you're not looking. I've lost some food before when I turn my back for a split second, so don't want to do that. About 4 or 5 vehicles have drove past, and none of them have slowed down or stopped. Okay, I spoke too soon. Somebody literally just pulled up at the campsite right beside me on a motorcycle. And motorcycle campers don't carry a lot of gear with them. They're not in a hard-shelled camper. So if he sees this bear trap, he may just change his mind. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. There is so many empty spots in this campground right now that are not beside me. But let's see if this works. Good, how are you?
Is there actually a bear in the area, or?
You know what? There isn't.
There isn't?
No, this is just my camper. It just looks like a fake bear trap. Stops people from camping right beside me. Yeah, it's a fun little project. All right, everybody's cleared out. Yeah, that guy was just relaxing for a little bit at the picnic table, checking his social media, etc. And he is gone. So things are looking pretty good out here. The back of this is clearly just a piece of plywood, but people can't really see that from the front. And when they're passing, I didn't think they would notice. And inside, it is a very basic thing. Okay, here I am inside. This looks familiar. I think I've done a thumbnail like this before at one time. But yeah, the let's see. I probably should have put a little bit of plywood on the bottom or something so it was flat. But this is curves around.
Oh yeah.
Like that. It's actually quite comfortable. Got air holes in there. Not that it matters, because on the other side there's enough holes. They'll let mosquitoes in like crazy.
The industrial grade products you need. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Only one squirrel. Stand. Oh, wait, that's right. For every wow, buddy.
Think you care?
Mom, I'm hungry.
Growl, growl. We haven't eaten in like an hour. Oh boy, Hot Pockets!
I did think it would be funny to put a little growling bear noise in here that they could hear through those holes there. But I don't need people calling conservation or whatever to say, oh, your trap caught a bear. And also, it's hard to sleep with growling bear noise beside you. But this pretty little cozy culvert like this. And just stretch out. Nothing wrong with this. I felt there was no need to make this really fancy inside because I'm never going to be able to camp in this again without people knowing it's a it's a con. I got mushrooms, butter, and this shake it all spice here. And we're gonna get that started first. Seems cooked up. I'm gonna serve this with a waffle. Here we go. Oh, that looked rude. Okay. All right, so we got one mangled waffle out of that because the top of the battery terminal started smoking, and I just shut it off. And I think it was the bolt wasn't tight enough, but this whole cable is a big cable and it is still a little hot to the touch, but that's all right. This is great. I'm gonna make this at home. Wow. Fortunately, with no neighbors, I have the lull of the highway to put me to sleep. And my plan backfired a little bit because there's another road over there that didn't get to see the bear trap. So they're blissfully playing glow-in-the-dark frisbee really loudly. But that's okay. I shouldn't be able to hear any of that inside of my bear trap tonight. This experiment has been a resounding success. Oh, there we go. It's beautiful out here. Stress melts away. Oh, I love it, guys. But I will let you know that I'm working through grief still.